Hello everyone, my name is PG and we're from Crumb by Crumb, and today we're hosting Vince and Irene, two restaurant owners in Sai Kung, at their place, Verde. Come follow me. In today's segment, we'll be interviewing Vince and Irene to understand a little bit more about them as people, as well as their experience in the business industry, whilst trying out some delicious food. So you mic up, and then we'll test you. Talking. Just
Talking.
So,
all right.
Yes. How's your day been, Irene?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. That's good to hear.
It's been a busy day.
It has. It looks busy. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us today, Irene.
You're welcome for now.
So you're
anytime.
So you and your husband are now owners of Verde,
Yes,
which used to be Piccolo's.
Yes.
What's that like, being an owner now?
Well, it's quite different, obviously, from used to be the staff, used to manage Piccolos, rather than now you have to be hands-on on everything.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the finances, it's crazy out there. I'm sure all the owners, business owners, are the same feeling as what I'm feeling right now. Of course, stressful, but it's enjoyable. As much as we can. Number one, we have to serve good service, good food, and the ambience.
What would you say has been the most difficult change?
Difficult change is we have to look after everything, right? It's like from the small part from the kitchen to the smallest details of the food. And that's really the difficult part, but manageable.
Yeah.
It's doable anyway.
Of course.
Yeah. It's partners.
Yeah.
Teamwork, everything.
Of course.
Yeah.
And from your time in Hong Kong, what's been one dish that you've had that you'll never forget?
I'll never forget the salmon steak.
Salmon steak?
Yes.
Where was that?
I think they closed down already somewhere
Yeah.
in Central,
I
but
see.
it's really lovely, and I've been trying my head chef to do exactly the same. But he nearly gets that. Yeah. So there's room for improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Understood, yeah. Good. So Irene, tell us what this is.
This is sizzling fajita, chicken fajita actually. You're just gonna wrap it with the guacamole, sour cream, and the salsa with the chicken and
I
vegetables.
see. Let's give it a try.
Go for it. Just last night, we have about 8 orders of chicken and beef.
Wow, I see.
Just one table.
Is this the hot cellar?
Yes.
Yes, I
absolutely.
see.
So it's quite yummy, actually.
Yeah, it looks amazing coming in with the sizzle.
Go for it. It's
And-
quite nice. I'll let you eat.
Okay,
I had enough
Try
of
this.
this one today.
no worries.
And you mix it with
Thank you.
yes, guacamole and some salsa as well. So,
Wow, that is amazing.
nice.
That's just a dish that's bursting with flavor. I mean, the guacamole, the sour cream, alongside with these perfectly cooked
Yes.
vegetables, phenomenal.
Thank you.
So as a manager for over 30 years now, what's one dish that's been served at your restaurant that you'll never forget?
I'll never forget this one and the chocolate skillet because I always get burned myself. Just tonight, I burned myself from this one.
Yeah, that's a shame. So it's a real sizzler, isn't it?
Yes, it's sizzlers, but yes, it's quite yummy actually.
I
So you're gonna love it.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, even though I get burned.
So what would you say is your favorite thing about working in this industry?
Well, food and beverage industry, it's quite challengeable. Especially if you have to deal with rude customers, to be honest.
I see.
No matter how rude they are, they could get, you always have to give them a big smile, right? And of course, you always have to make them happy. But it comes with the bad and the good as well. So that smiley face will always be there no matter how insulting it is. But it's quite nice actually. I love it.
I see.
It's my passion. So I got lots of patience dealing with this,
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great to hear.
Two for you guys. New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Oh,
Of course.
it's part of my job, bro. Two Rivers, Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand.
Thank you.
I'll try it first, sir.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Nice.
That's very nice.
Okay.
Thank you, Vince.
You're welcome.
Plenty of employees come by, asking for jobs on the regular, I'm sure. How do you know if an employee is going to last?
With this business, you cannot tell by the first impression.
I see, okay.
So you have to try them. And then on that first few days, then that's the time you can evaluate.
I see, okay.
So,
And what attributes will tell you instantly after that first week of evaluation that this person isn't going to last or this person isn't built for the restaurant business?
I base it on common sense
I see, I see.
because this is a restaurant business. It's a learning process.
Uh-huh.
Every single day, you meet new people, new challenges,
Yeah.
and of course, new disappointment, everything. So,
Common sense it is. That's how we're better judging them.
Yes.
How long have you been in this industry for?
35 years,
35 years. And a manager for all that time?
half of that time.
I see. What kind of places were you working at?
Well, various restaurants, hotels,
Yes.
bars,
Okay.
and back to restaurant.
I see. So tons of experience there. Okay. The restaurant business can be a demanding one. So what's something that keeps you going through tough days and busy evenings?
As I've said, customers again.
Customers again.
Customers again. Because every day is different challenges.
Uh-huh.
Meeting them, serving them.
Yeah.
And of course, with your team, you've got the old team and the new team.
I see.
Serves as a challenge as well as a manager.
Yeah.
So,
What's your favorite thing about being a manager? Yeah. Cheers to that, Vince. I'm sure in your 30 years of working in this industry, you've picked up a lot of skills. What's one thing you've learned as a manager that's crucial to everyday life or something you apply in your everyday life?
time management.
Time management.
Time management is very important. So you have to arrange everything every single day.
Yeah.
For example, you do tonight, what's going to happen tomorrow?
I see.
And then you plan ahead what's going to happen for next week. That includes rostering, budget, profit and loss.
Yeah.
So you know what's going on for the next week or the
Yes.
next day.
I see.
It's about time management.
Time management. Okay. It's interesting. What's one of the biggest time management issues you've had in your time working as a manager?
When staffs can come to work, can't.
Yeah.
So you're short-handed.
Yeah.
And then your time management.
Gets all bolstered. Yes. Yes.
And then as a manager, you have to cover those shifts. That's where you go working from 12 hours to 14 hours to 16 hours.
Spending those long
And
days.
then,
yes.
that's also a challenge.
I see. Right. Right. How do you deal with those sometimes? If it's not you putting in that shift, how else are you covering that?
How do I cover it?
Yeah.
With this again.
With this again. So cheers to that again.
Am I crazy for number one?
We're doing very well. That's amazing, Vince. These answers are
Yeah,
very,
if
very
you're
good.
stressed, start a drink.
Yeah.
Get a beer. No, and then it will calm you down. Don't drink coffee. Yeah,
Spikes your energy. Yeah.
You can drink this with coffee.
Yeah. Special martini.
Actually, what's the longest shift you've ever had?
18. 18.
18 hours.
And this is in DB, Discovery Bay, and I live in Sai Kung for 3.
Okay.
And there's another one, Rugby Sevens, 3 straight days. We have to sleep there for 4 hours. So we have to book a hotel somewhere in Wan Chai.
I see. Just to be able to get to work and back.
Because hassle traveling back.
See. So you've worked in many places. Wan Chai, Central, Sai Kung, DB. What would you say is your favorite place to work?
Oh my God, Sai Kung, bro.
Of course, yes.
So you cannot pull me out from Sai Kung.
I see.
I stopped working outside 15 years ago.
Okay.
So when I joined Castello before, that's the last time I've stepped out of Sai Kung.
I see.
Unless they call me, the company called me to work in other restaurants like DB, like Sevens, Rugby
Right,
Sevens.
right. That's it. Okay. And what would you say is that attractive magnet in Sai Kung that keeps you here?
It's the serenity.
The serenity. I see.
It's the calmness.
I see. Okay.
Like people like you.
Oh, cheers to that, Vince.
You
Thank
cross the
you.
street.
Wait staff for the day.
Thank you.
That's salmon fettuccine and prawn pasta
Wow, that looks
on a
delicious.
creamy sauce. Oh,
That looks amazing. All right, let's give it a bite.
give it a try, bro.
Yes.
I'll bring this in. There you go. Lamb chops. Have a try.
I'll try. All right. Try this.
What's your favorite memory from a customer? Like, was there a birthday? Was there a celebration that you remember really fondly?
I had a guy who was sitting outside and he ordered burger. So naturally, burger is meat, right? Beef burger. So I asked him, okay, sir, no problem. You want your burger? Does it come with fries? I said, yes, sir, no problem. I'll give you fries with that. How do you want the burger, sir? And he was like, what do you mean? I said, how do you want it? Medium? And he said, no, I want my burger large. Oh, okay, sir, large, okay. No, I'm talking about the meat, sir. You want it medium cooked, like that? But I had to hold on.
Be respectful.
Yeah, of course, or else I'm gonna explode laughing. Right?
I remember when I used to work. It was one of my first jobs, and we worked at a restaurant in the IFC. And my friend never worked at a restaurant before. And we have high tea, where they have like all the little snacks and whatever.
Yes.
So once the customers left, they didn't eat the whole thing. Before we cleaned up the table, my coworker started eating off the table in front of the other customers.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh my god.
The manager ran in and like pushed them back to the kitchen.
He must have got in so much trouble that day. See, Vince would never let that happen. You've obviously established yourself as a legend in the food and beverage industry.
Thank you for that.
What would you say is someone that's been crucial to your development as a manager in this industry? Like a role model to you?
Yes, my good ex-bosses,
I see. Okay.
because they're the ones that trusted me to run their own business. So
I see.
without their trust, if they keep on shadowing me,
Right.
then I cannot grow,
Yeah. of
right?
course.
So they let me run their own business to improve myself and see where did I make mistakes,
Yes.
any improvements for this, and then from that on, you grow up.
I see.
So there are bad bosses before.
Uh-huh.
There are also good bosses before. As you know, you've been part of Costello.
Yes.
My boss for 15 years, Wayne, was the best. When I worked for him in the first year, he just let my hand go.
Yeah.
And started, pushing me. You can do more than this,
Yeah.
sales-wise, whatever. And then from that on, I moved on.
Yeah. So a lot of this growth that you said has been by bosses letting you kind of have that self-reflection and development to
Exactly.
grow as a manager, right?
Yes.
What would you say what would you say is an experience you've had with a bad boss?
Well, I'm not a very vocal person when it comes to bad things.
Yes.
So I'll just hand in my resignation,
Okay. I
plain
see.
and simple.
Right.
I'll just leave in silence.
Okay. And what's an example of a situation that's made you want to do that? Just leave in silence.
Because I can sense that he doesn't trust me.
I see. Okay.
I know I can do better. And bosses like that keep on budging in.
Yeah.
It's like, you should do this, you should do that. Why can't you just let your manager manage the place?
Yes, I
That's
see.
why you got a manager
Yeah.
in first place.
Of course.
And then, if you don't want to do that, let the boss manage the place, right?
Right. Why hire a manager in the first place?
Exactly.
I
You
see.
just go home, check your records, check the figures. You're
Yeah.
making sales. That's it. Be happy.
Of course. Alright, should we try the next dish? This is next dish. Okay, I clean this out. This is
Use this.
amazing.
Use this.
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
I have one daughter. She's 28 and she's a teacher already. Yes, but she moved in Macau. She got married. Two grandsons. We have two grandsons.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It doesn't look like a granddad, right?
You don't look
I
at
thought he looked so young.
Where's the white hair? You don't have any white hair?
No,
He's got nice haircut. and
Asian, bro, Asian.
You must have had your daughter really young, right?
I was 24.
Yeah. So a little on the younger side.
everything.
Yes. What? I'm Filipino.
Vince.
I'm a Filipino. If you're in Philippines, 15 years old, get married.
Yeah, I see. Right, what is this, Vince? Looks
Lamb
amazing.
chops.
Lamb chops.
Lamb chops with some rosemary potato, broccoli, cherry tomato.
I can't
Try it,
just,
Panat.
just can't wait to dig in. It smells amazing. While I'm at this, tell me a little bit about some of the hobbies you have outside of the restaurant business.
Just outdoors.
Outdoors, you like the
Yeah.
outdoors?
Mountain biking.
Mountain biking,
Road
that's very
biking.
cool. How often do you get to do that? Because of course the restaurant business is quite demanding. I'm sure you work in weekends as well.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Really sometimes.
Yeah. I'm sure you've worked with plenty of staff over your time. What's one staff that's particularly stood out to you in your time as a manager?
His name is Jay.
Jay?
Jay Vanderhoek. His dad's still here in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
He works for, I think, full 3 years while he was in college here in Hong Kong.
Wow, okay.
His dad is a pilot.
Yeah.
And then usually work 4 days a week until he moved to Australia.
Yeah.
And now he became a pilot.
Wow, that is
And
amazing.
then we're still communicating at this time. And then he told me that time management is very important. That he learned from me
Yes.
because while he was working here before, here and Jaspers, he's always late.
I see.
So I kept on like, Jay, you just live in Mount Shan, you know, it's very close.
Yeah.
And eventually he learned. So when he went back to Australia, he remembered me.
Yeah.
You cannot be late on the plane,
Of course, right.
or else your passengers is gonna, you know.
Yeah.
Yes. Now he's a pilot.
Wow, that is impressive. And so I'm sure you've had many great staff like this. What's an attribute in a staff that makes them stand out to you? What is something you love about any worker that works with you? A trait.
When you try to teach them the values, the
Yeah.
importance of work.
Yeah.
Say, for example, I'm working in a restaurant. If you can apply that to your life, like for example, Pranav, you come to work in Piccolo's, right? 5 o'clock. So when you step in at Piccolo's, you think about Piccolo's only.
Okay.
So you manage your time already by coming by 5 exactly, and then you focus on your job, not being there, and your mind is with your girlfriend
Yeah.
or your body's drinking outside at the moment. So it's about putting your mind on what you do.
Yeah.
So when I told them, when you go home at night, don't think about Piccolo's or job or your girlfriend. Think about your family. This is family time. Hi, mom. Hi, dad.
Yeah.
Can we watch TV together while you drink wine or something?
Yeah.
When you're with your friends, don't think about your job.
I see.
Enjoy your friends. It's also a part.
Staying in the moment.
Yes, stay in the moment.
Manage your time. Right,
your
of
time.
course.
Your
So that's great advice for anyone trying to get into this industry as well.
No, I think it's in any industry.
In any industry, of
Yes.
course, right? So tell me a little bit about your outside of work life. Managing the two of that, the family life and the restaurant life.
Actually, I'm more 60% on work
Okay.
than family. Because
I
as
see.
you can see, I spend more hours working
Yes.
than family. So
It's difficult, right?
Difficult.
Do you have any regrets about that?
No.
60%? No? Okay, fair enough, I see.
I chose that path And I'm sure my wife understands that too. That's why she married me.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Well, that's one of the reasons. I'm the handsome man.
No,
That's
no,
it.
no, no, no. Okay. Drink perhaps.
Drink, yeah, cheers to that.
You're a man that really knows where your peace is. Like where you spend your time, you know why you're doing it, and you know like how it affects your family. I think that's really nice. Like you're at peace with the decisions you make, and you're always owning it. Because some people do their jobs, but they're somewhere else.
Exactly.
Some people are with their family, but they're somewhere else.
Yes.
I think that's a really good like life thing to think about.
It's even though less time at home, but and then more time at work. But if you do mentally, it's still balanced.
Yeah, and the work stuff provides for the family.
Yeah, because even though less time at home, but if I spend quality time with my family,
Quality as well.
exactly, then you don't answer phones, emails, or whatever. Turn off the computer, whatever. Just be, like he said, at the moment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So to close things off, I'm gonna ask, what's one piece of advice you would like to give to young managers entering this industry?
One piece of advice.
One piece of advice. And you can think about this. Take your time.
No, I can tell you
You got
now,
it? Go ahead.
don't give up
Don't give up.
because it's very challenging.
Uh-huh.
Every day is different day.
Yes, I see.
You have to face your boss. You have the challenges to budget your money,
Yes.
your business, your staff,
Yes.
your time. Just don't give up.
Right.
Keep on moving forward.
Yeah.
Learn every day. Because up to now, even after 34, 35 years, I'm still learning every
That's
day.
amazing.
Yes. This is not what you can get from university
Yeah.
or from hospitality industry, schools, or whatever. This is from day-to-day experience.
Right.
And then you learn from it, you grow from it,
Yes.
and then you become go on top.
And how would you compare the university degree versus real life working on the floor experience?
Well, degree is different.
Yeah.
Okay, the degree is there. But experience is totally different as well.
Uh-huh.
You can do things without a degree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
But even if you have a degree, you will have hardship starting without an experience.
Of course. Right.
So it balanced out.
Uh-huh.
It balanced out. I didn't have a degree with F&B, to be honest with you guys.
Yeah.
But I have 15 certificates on bartender, which
Fascinating.
I accumulate while I was in the F&B. You know, when I started F&B.
Yeah. This
So-
is just through pure raw experience, right?
Yeah, experience, and then I joined, those seminars.
Yeah.
So I got 15 certificates
Uh-huh.
from bartendering
Wow.
and different restaurant management as well.
Uh-huh.
So,
That's amazing. Congratulations, Vince. That's so
but
good.
I didn't go uni, okay?
Yeah, I know, but still making it this far is amazing. So congratulations to that. Let's cheers to that one last
Cheers,
time. And that's the last question.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Vince.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that. All right, guys, so that's the end of our first episode. We'd like to offer a big, big thank you to Verde for hosting us today. They're located in the heart of Sai Kung. They offer a host of European, Asian, and fusion dishes, which is definitely a reason why you should come check them out. Thank you, guys, and hope you have a good one. It's Crumb by Crumb, and we're closing out.